I want to ask a bigger picture question. There's a quote from Donald Trump that's a few months old. It was to the Wall Street Journal, and I've never forgotten it. I have it down here. I'm just going to read it to you, and I want your reaction. He's talking about mass deportations. He ran on it. He was elected on it. It was a popular policy. He might have decided the election. He then goes on to say, we have a lot of good people in this country, and we have to do something about it. I'd like to see if we can do it. He's referring to the mass deportation. And he goes on, there are some human questions that get in the way of being perfect. In other words, some human questions that get in the way of getting rid of everybody who's here illegally. We have to have a heart, too. Where's the heart in this?
Where's the heart in this?
Where's the heart? In the last year of
ICE
operations.
is doing everything they can to enforce the laws enacted by Congress. I just said the vast majority of everybody that arrests in our public safety threats will make this country safe. I want people to remember this. ICE agents, border agents, are mothers and fathers too. They don't hang their heart on a hook every day they come to work. They got a tough job. Immigration enforcement has always been controversial. Always has been, since I started in 1984.
Yeah.
It's a hard job. And look, enforcing immigration law sometimes is, and just being a cop sometimes, I've seen some terrible things in my career. I've seen some very sad things. Enforced law sometimes is sad. But because of the actions of President Trump, thousands of lives are being saved every month. 96% less people are coming because they know there's consequences now, which means vulnerable people, the most vulnerable people in the world, aren't given the criminal cartels their life savings to make that dangerous journey. Sex trafficking has plummeted. People want to talk about where the heart is? The Trump administration has already found over 129,000 children that the last administration lost track of and wasn't even looking for. And we're not going to stop till we find every one of these 300,000 missing children. Not every one of these children were in danger when we found them. Some were safe hiding out with family. But many were in sex trafficking, being sold into sex slavery. Many were into forced labor. That's the heart. The heart is a secure border saves lives. The heart is less sex trafficking is occurring. The heart is we're finding missing children. The last administration released without properly vetting who their sponsors were.
Mr.
We're looking for these children, and a lot of the addresses we're going to are parking lots and supermarkets. They didn't even bother not only vetting the sponsors, they didn't even check the address where these children were going to.
Mr. Homan, everything you're describing is the reason why mass deportations and the removal of criminals was a popular issue in the election. I heard about it constantly on the campaign trail. People elected Donald Trump to enact that. That is all true.
Don't make the statement that this administration has no heart.
I did not make that statement. I'm asking.
You said, where's the heart?
Because of the 30%.
I'm telling you where the heart is.
And I'll tell